Hey, welcome back to AMC 10B 2022. This is problem 15. Let S sub n be the sum of the first n terms of an arithmetic sequence that has a common difference of 2. The quotient S sub 3n divided by S sub n does not depend on n. What is S sub 20? So since this is an arithmetic sequence, I said, well, let A be the first term and let D be the common difference, which is 2 in this case. So actually, we don't need to use D at all. We could just use 2. The part where it says the quotient S sub 3n divided by S sub n does not depend on n, well, what that means is that no matter what n is, that would have to always be the same. That's the only way that it would not depend on n, is that it's always a constant value. So that made me think, well, let's pick a simple case. So let's let n equal 1, in which case S sub 3 divided by S sub 1, and then let's let n equal 2, in which case we would have S sub 3 times 2, 6, over S sub 2. These would have to be equal. S sub 3 divided by S sub 1 would have to equal S sub 6 divided by S sub 2, because this is a constant value no matter what n would be equal to. So based on that, I set up a little equation. So I said, so S sub 3 would be the sum of the first three terms, a plus 2 plus a plus 4, divided by S sub 1 is just a, the first term. Then we would have S sub 6, which would be a plus 2 plus a plus 4 plus a plus 6 plus a plus 8 plus a plus 10. I put a dot in here. And then S sub 2 would be a plus 2, the sum of the first two terms. Simplifying the equations, I get 3a plus 6 over a is equal to 5a plus 30 divided by 2a plus 2. Cross multiplying, you get cross multiplying, you end up getting a equals 1. So if you cross multiply and solve for a, you get a equals 1. Therefore, S sub 20 is the sum of the first 20 odd integers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus ... up to 39. Which, if you remember the trick for summing an arithmetic sequence is that you can sum n terms. So like 1 plus 39 is 40. Right? 40. So you're adding 40 plus 40 plus 40. Since there's 20 terms, that means that there's 10 pairs. So you would have 10 pairs summing to 40. 10 times 40 is 400. So the answer is D, 400. So I think maybe not so hard. I think the hardest part of this problem is understanding what it means that the quotient S sub 3n divided by S sub n does not depend on n. The only way I could make sense of that was to say that it must be a constant value, which allows you to sort of set up a simple equation. So okay, so I think not too bad. I'm sure the next couple problems will start to get a little harder. So, all right, I'll see you for number 16. Please again, write me down in the comments. How did you solve it? Did you find a different method? Do you like my method, not like my method? Do you have suggestions for me? I'd like to have a little more interactiveness. So see you for the next problem 16.